Here we are. My name is Steve Davis. I am an independent affiliate, and so an amazing, wonderful company. It's growing worldwide at such an astronomical rate. And what we do here is help you to turn your mobile phone into an online business. How important is that during a time like this, where most of the world gets shut down over and over again? So why don't you come with me? Let's go on a journey. This is the walkthrough, an extended presentation on this wonderful company called Crowd1. Let's go through the history and talk about where it's come from to where it is now. And so back in 2016, so around about 5 years ago, that's when they started considering this, how can we change the world? By December of 2018, it was ready to launch in its current format, and so they did so. You know what? 1 year later, December 2019, it reached its first milestone, 1 million members. And that's important because any business or company that reaches that sort of amounts, well, they're doing something very special just for doing that in a year period, right? In fact, to doing it in whatever amount of years, it's amazing. It's a lot of people in a country. Well, we came into 2020, and as you know, the world was hit by the epidemic. It started off in Asia, but very quickly it became the whole world. I was caught up in it, so are you. There's not one person that was not. And so here we are, we went through this hardest time in history, and I highlight the hardest time in history because at no other time, even the world wars, World War One, World War Two, where the whole world was shut down, had to wear masks, couldn't even go outside their own homes. Yes, in those wars, there were some countries, but here it's the whole world shut down. So never has there been a time during your or my lifetime where we've been shut down in such a way. But, you know, there are things that excel, and this is one of the platforms that has. It went from 1 million to over 20 million. In fact, it got to 21 million by the end of December 2020, the fastest growing crowd company, not just that year, but inside all of history itself. And then here we went, you can see 30 million members as we came into 2021. Well, that's been blown away because now, as of this morning, I checked, we are 36.6 million members. So we're going on to 37. And this company knows no bounds. It just keeps on going where other things are stopped, paused, on lockdown. This one just keeps on growing. You know why? A big, massive reason, because it's online. It's touched the hearts of many. And we were just sharing about that earlier on today. So here we have where would it fit in currently if it was a country? It would go above Saudi Arabia. So Saudi Arabia, you'd be pushed down to number 42, we'll be at 41, and we're knocking on the door of Morocco at number 40. Going ahead, comparison to Facebook's remarkable user growth. This is statistics from a place called Statista, is the statistics portal. Say that word 5 times. And here, let's focus on the first 3 years of Facebook's remarkable user growth. You can see in 2004, it had 1 million members. By the end of its second year, 2005, 6 million. And by the end of the third year, it had 12 million. Now remember, any one of these years, that is remarkable. It is amazing to have that many people just jumping on any platform or service or product. But Crowd1, I want to let you know that in 2.5 years has far outpaced Facebook. In fact, it's at the current time, it is over 3 times Facebook's growth, because there you see 12 million. And what did I show you just previously? I showed you this 36 and now 36.6 million members. So if a platform like this can be doing so well and is called remarkable, how much more remarkable is a company like the one we're talking about, Crowd1? I'll do my very best to help you to see how remarkable it is and why it is doing so well. Let's have a look at Business for Home and see how it is rated there. Business for Home is an independent platform. That means it looks at multi-level marketing companies and services worldwide. It doesn't care who they are. It just says, let's have a look at all the different factors and see which ones are ranked from number 1 to 697 currently. Ever since Crowd1 came on board the ranks here, in the momentum, it's been in the top 4. So can you imagine that? Can you think of companies in the multi-level marketing field like Melaleuca, Amway, Genes, doTERRA, and others that you will come up with yourself? Well, here we are in the top 4, not just over decades, no, in 2.5 years, but especially the last 18 months as we first onboarded, been in the top 4. It's 5 out of 5-star ratings, a AA+, which according to Business for Home is an awesome opportunity. There we have on the bottom, the Crowd1 on the Alexa ranks. Alexa is a Amazon.com company. We have the maximum points, 1,500 in terms of Business for Home, but on the Alexa rankings, look, 1,022nd, just out of the top 1,000. And you might be going, oh, that's pretty good, but out of what? Out of 1.5 plus billion websites worldwide. You know how many million is in a billion? 1,000. So over 15,000 million websites are in the world. I want you just to think about everything that you will plug in on a daily basis. It could be Facebook, Instagram, your email, newsfeed, entertainment, communication, you name it. Every single website that's included, which is 1.5 plus billion on the Alexa ranks, and there is Crowd1, 2.5 years, 1,022nd, knocking on the door, the very top, but it already is in an elite field at 1,022nd, and it's over some great companies which are going to show you soon. So let's have a look. What are the Alexa ranks? Well, not only is it an Amazon.com company, but it examines website traffic across a number of factors. So those factors include audience geography, unique visitors, the popularity of the website, the engagement, people, how they like to be a part of it, and search traffic. See, and Crowd1 is 1,022nd inside the world. It's over great, wonderful companies that you'll see in a moment. But look, where we're headed to be in the top 100 of over 1.5 plus billion websites by January 2022. Can we do it? We'll have to see. But already, it's over great companies such as Uber. It's excelled past Sony, it's over Disney, yes, even Visa, British Airways, and Trivago. So even if you have not heard about Crowd1 at the moment, shouldn't you? Because you've heard about these great companies, right? These have been around for decades, done so incredibly well, and yet Crowd1 in 2.5 years has excelled past these companies and many, many more. So let's have a look a little bit closer at the MLM fields in terms of the Alexa rankings, and you'll see that Crowd1 is #1 out of 697 multi-level marketing companies and services. I mentioned a few earlier, I'll mention them and a few extra now. So I recognize at #5 there's doTERRA. At #7 I see Omega Pro. I've heard of Newskin at #12. Amway, which has been around for decades. Look at that, what a wonderful steadfast power is at #15. Then we have Melaleuca at #16 and Genes at #20. Do you recognize these great companies? I'm only showing you a snapshot, the top 20 out of the 697 multi-level marketing companies and services currently available. And what you should know, and I remind you, Crowd1 only been for 2.5 years in existence, and the last 18 months or so, it has been #1 since it was put on for the multi-level marketing companies. None of these companies have been able to push Crowd1 out of its top spot. So when you hear that, an objective independent service that's put us at #1 here, #3 in the momentum ranks, 1,022nd over the in the Alexa ranks worldwide. Pay attention, success leaves clues. Here we have Crowd1 is a front runner in the MLM industry for revenue percentage payouts as well. So have a look. In 2020, at this rate, it had 41.8. I've just done a refresh. I'll refresh the screen later on, but it's about 45 billion was paid out in the MLM industry last year. And of that, around about 34.5% was paid out to its members worldwide. That is amazing. Now, if you go to the left-hand side, you'll see Crowd1's overview. And if we go down and see how Crowd1 has fared over the last 5 or so years, you'll see that it came out of nowhere in its first year to earn 1 million in 2018, 90 million in 2019, and during the worst time inside history, it earned the most, 750 million, which is a 733% increase on the year before. So not only is it amazing that way in terms of earning so much, look at what it paid out during that year. 75% were to its members. The average, remember, is 34.5% across the MLM industry, and yet Crowd1 paid out the most, 75%. And if you look at that, the total amount that was earned, it is a massive slice of the total MLM revenue pie. So 750 million is close to $1 billion. So imagine $1 billion of 42 to 45 billion out of the whole MLM industry. That is a lot of money in such a short amount of time by a company that has come out of nowhere. But that's exactly it. When companies come out of nowhere, like the Bitcoin did, and we didn't pay attention, we didn't get to benefit from it on the early times. You and I can benefit from the early times in this company as you pay attention to the clues that I'm sharing with you today. Okay, so what is this company Crowd1 that is doing so well across the world? Well, let me help you by saying it's similar to companies like Uber, Airbnb, Spotify, and Agoda. You know, none of those companies, right? Uber doesn't own the cars, Airbnb not the beds, Spotify not the music, and Agoda not the hotels. What they do is let third-party companies market themselves on their platforms. Very, very good. And Crowd1 does the same. We're not selling any of our products or services. They're not ours, but we're just merely marketing them. Those that we see across the world will say, do you want to partner with us, create the biggest online super mall in the world? And those companies are saying, what's the deal? We say, here's the partnership, and they come on board and we change the world together. More about that soon. So where are we? Where are we? Well, I gave you just a clue before. We're in the online digital technology space. So that's right, we're online. And that is not affected by the epidemic, or it's very little, but it's excelling. Internet is excelling. We've got our kids online. We're even working from home now on our businesses. And so it makes amazing sense that we also, as a business or as a company, as a service, that we go online too. So here on the digital space, let's have a look and see if the richest people in the world are following suit. Let's have a check out. So here we have the top 10 richest people in 2021. Do you recognize some of these faces? Maybe you recognize them all. What about the companies that they represent? Well, how about if I bring the top 10 in tech inside? That's the digital tech field, and have a look, because 6 of the 10 in the tech field are also the top 10 rich overall inside the world. Wow. That should give you a clue, because you know the richest people in the world, they get the sniff first, and that's why they benefit the most. So if you and I follow that the 6-10 are in the digital or the tech field, and they are also the richest people in the world, where are you and I, ask yourself the question, are going to be successful? It's not what we think or have done in the past. It's following the clues that have been left by these people, and the epidemic and independent websites. All these things are leaving us clues. And if you're not thriving inside your life right now, especially for what's happening, why don't you do so? Go from survive to thrive through a platform such as this that is out on its own, leading the world. Here we have, it is 100% mobile business. And so I'm talking to you from my laptop. You could be watching this on your cell phone, your tablet, or another mobile device. And that's amazing, because you now don't need to have a physical office, employ staff, get a storage area, have couriers to send your products from A to B and then to C. See, this can be set up anywhere, anyhow, anytime to share with anyone. And I hope you get excited, because you can jump on for free if you want to be a customer, for free if you want to be a member, and then you can be able to use the products just like you do other places on other locations. But if you want to make this a business, then yes, you can do so, and know that your office can be the mobile device you're already using. Earn money from your smartphone. You can do that through Bitcoin or Euro, which is where this company was set up with. And that is a wise thing to do, because you and I now use the mobile device from the time that we wake up, which could be an alarm clock, right? or the time that we go to sleep, which it could be inspirational music, a podcast, or something similar. And right throughout the day, we're going to be using it as a communication device, entertainment, our news feed, our banking transfers from here to there, paying purchases, right? We'll even get our Google Pay or Apple Pay on it, push it down there and pay for our goods. So it is so smart to be able to earn a revenue stream through the very mobile device that you use for everything else. Make it truly smart by earning through it, not just doing everything else. Right, where are our physical offices? So have a look. You'll see that Sweden is there, Spain is there, South Africa, Lagos, Nigeria. We've got Dubai. You know what? Dubai is opening in 2 days' time. In fact, on the 24th of this month, the biggest office in that building you can see there. It's 3 floors of it and 50,000 square feet. You and I will be able to witness this online, seeing it open before your very eyes, and we'll get a live walkthrough. More offices are coming, and you can see these amazing places. Maybe it's where you live: Colombia, Hong Kong, Singapore, India, Vietnam, Thailand, and we'd love to be in other places too. Support members locally, but while these offices are building, you know what? Plug in online, and we will support you this way as well. This is the founder, and he has been around for a great many years, in fact, over 2 decades inside the real estate and also the multi-level marketing space. Very successful, made a name for himself, and now he's trying to do his very best to change the digital space so that anybody, anywhere can change their life from where they are to where they want to be. Your visions, your dreams, your goals, along with this great entrepreneur who's seeking to break the digital divide and bring equality across the world. So I hope you'll get excited as we continue through this presentation with what this man has brought to us with his great management team. Got to meet him in the end of May in Dubai, myself and some of our local leaders, but you know, maybe you recognize some of these leaders from wherever you are, or maybe you don't. Maybe everyone is new. But look at the main man, the man of the moment, the one in the mask. He is masked. Why? Because he is from one place at one time. And what about us? We're from all around the world coming around to meet him. So we're unmasked because we want to be seen with him. And this passionate man took time to share with us, take photos with us, and share about where we're going. So just in case you didn't realize, yep, that one without the mask. Yeah, there's this one with the mask. Okay, so what are the Crowd1 products and services? Let's have a look. First of all, let me tell you that none of these existed March 2020 when I first came on board. There was a vision about what was coming, and we just believed that, like the early Bitcoiners, right? They went, we believe, most won't, but we will. Even though it's a nothing at the moment, people think it's fake and all that. Well, we'll jump on board. Those people have benefited the most. And so here we are. I jumped on when it was nothing with the vision, and I've benefited a great deal. But now you can still be a pioneer, 36.6 million members, because this company is going to $1 billion plus over the next few years. So is $1 billion plus greater than 36 million? Oh, thousands of millions above for sure. So have a look. We've got Mixter Gaming, Life Trends Travel, Tribute Lifestyle, Mindo, Personal and Business E-Education, Afilgo, which includes Epic One Lotto, the Crowd1 magazine, LinkMe virtual business card, Planet IX, the virtual real estate game, SoMe coming soon, that's social media, multi-wallet virtual payment is rolling out as we speak, and then we've got entertainment and communication coming in the next 100 days. Remember, none of these products or services are our own. They are created by third-party companies around the world. And we're going to go into those in a very short amount of time. Okay, so how does Crowd1 make money? Think about all those products and services that I just showed you that are already existing or that are about to come on board. And how does it work? Well, when our millions of members plug into any of those products and services, this unique partnership takes effect. Now, the partnership works like this. 50% of the profits goes back to those companies and services. The other 50% comes to us, the crowd, and then it's shared amongst the company and amongst the members. So let's ask a question. Why would those companies give away so much of their profits? Well, let me show you or give you a clue. Think about the companies, the retailers that you go to currently, right? You'll go maybe even after this presentation, you'll go to the shopping mall, have a wee little think as you go into the stores. How did they create those stores? How did they get their merchandise and keep building their lines? How do they pay their staff? How do they pay for their overheads? You see, it's a very lucrative business, and there's a great markup from the product or services that is produced, right? So they're able to pay their staff, pay for the overheads, pay for the upgrades inside their stores, you know, all these different things, because there is so much money to be made by the person who owns the business or service. And when you talk about Crowd1 partnering with online businesses, the same, in fact, even more so, because when you create something online, guess what? You don't have to keep recreating it. It's there for all time. And so that means profit, 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 profit. So of course, these companies are going to be excited because one, they know that, wow, we couldn't line up 36.6 million people outside our travel door, outside our gaming door, and you've given us to them. And secondly, we don't even have to advertise. So that means saving from putting them on the movie theaters, putting them on TV, putting them in magazines. You save us money, you give us people at a door, and what do we have to do? Well, we have to just provide the best value for our product or service, and then we'll have the customers, members, entrepreneurs plugging into what we do. Amazing, right? And what about us? Us, the customer, the member, the Crowd1, well, you know what? We get to benefit from the great discounts and value that we get, just like or similar to what we would get in an offline store. But here's the more amazing, the most amazing thing that is happening for the first time in our lives is that we get to share in up to 50% of the profits. See, when you go shopping now, you get the product and service, but no money back. You'll get discounts as well. Well, in Crowd1, you not only get the product and service, you get the discount or the value, you now get to earn and make a living of it. Are you excited? I hope you are. Okay, so let's go through the products and services. Let's have a look what we have currently available and also what's coming. A sneak preview of those. So live trends, this is everything travel. So if you plug into online websites, then you already are doing this anyway. Just know that you'll get the value here plus the earning ability. So yes, everything travel, you can rent cars, you can go on local cruises because international can't at the present time with what's happening worldwide, go on holidays and everything that you can think of. Myself, you know, here I went to Dubai at the end of May and into the beginning of June. So I spent 9 nights there inside a 5-star Dubai hotel, had a buffet breakfast, and it was less than $100 a night. Now remember, this is the value, but also recall that I mentioned that you get the earnings when you come and utilize our platform. This is me over there in Dubai, just loving that wonderful city that's been created over about 40 years. Out of the desert, it became a metropolis. And here's just some of the people I got to meet. There's Akant on the left-hand side. He's one of the cleaners. We've plugged in and connected socially so on websites worldwide. And there we are, just some of the sites there. That's a museum, that amazing structure that you can see behind me in the swimming pool, and the one below in the food dining area. Okay, so we have Mindo 2, that's the personal and business development to help you to grow who you are to move forward inside your life. And there are a great number of subjects. I've gone through them all, from getting started inside your entrepreneurial journey to finding motivation in life, building your audience, your work-life balance, social media, which everybody should be getting more into these days with our digital platforms, plugging in online. And we've also got 3 new ones, which are overcoming entrepreneurial challenge, how to manage stress. How many of us need to know that? Very good. And 12 steps to success. You know, sometimes we don't have a plan, or we wish that we had clues. Well, you get clues here, and if you plug into Mindo, which is through Crowd1, then you'll be able to grow yourself personally as well as business-wise. Let's go. Oh, yes, and they're available both in text and podcast format. So follow at your leisure in the way that you would like best. Then we go into Philgo, which has gaming worldwide. And you can see there locally, they have Korea, Premier Bet, SBA in Uganda, Gabon, Ghana, Mozambique, Colombia, and Mexico. But you know what? worldwide, there is Epic One Lotto, which has a syndicate option for two of the biggest paying lotto jackpots inside the world. Here you have the lotto from Europe, France, UK, and America. And the bottom two, well, look at that. You've got Mega Millions Jackpot 220 and Powerball Jackpot 67 million. But let me just say, that's the update. In fact, it's not even updated last night. I woke up this morning and it was 490 Powerball. Didn't get one in the last day or two. So the US is 490 million, and Mega Millions, well, that's dropping in the next one day, 432 million. So will there be a winner, or will it keep on increasing? You know what's amazing about this is the syndicate option. That's where anyone from Crowd1 who comes on board, and just say there's 100 people, or say there's 1,000 people. Let's go for 100. So if 100 play in the syndicate this particular week, and the 432 million is won, you know what? That winner who got it in the syndicate will get half the winnings, 50%. So that'll be $216 million to them. The other 216 million, you know what? It would get shared with the 100 other players, including the winner. So then they get another share, and everyone gets to have, what is it? That would be around about 2.32 million each. Let's say there was 1,000 people playing the syndicate, then that will be $232,000 each. See, you get more opportunity, more chance when you play syndicate, as well as the other options if you want to play individual or group. Another great platform that is joined and partnered with Crowd1. Challenge the game, and then and this is the Mixter gaming platform. When it joined us or partnered with us, it had 34,000 members. Look at it now, over 1.8 million Mixter subscribers. See, that's the power of the Crowd to able to take a business from a little place to a greater place than it ever dreamed of. At the moment, it has 4 different categories. Mixter Social Games worldwide is available. Mixter Retro, that's everything 80s. So both of those are growing presently. Soon, Mixter Live will come up. That will probably be for the youngsters to be able to watch over the shoulder and seeing other people giving hints as they're playing the games. But it'll also be most likely the game developers and those persons who put up prizes. So you'll be able to hear what's behind Mixter, what drives them, what's moving them forward, and where they're going. And then finally, we have Mixter Plus, which we should see drop by the end of this year. And what's that all about? It's those immersive games such as Fortnite that you'll probably know. When you play, you can play the free games, no problem like that. You can just enjoy, have fun, but you can plug into the free tournaments. And when you do that, you can have the ability to get in the top 1, 2, 3, even 4th and 5th, win reward prizes. You can win gaming gear, cell phones, headphones. There you go, you've got that latest Xbox and branded gear. Look, even if you don't get into those top 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, as long as you've played and you're a participant in the tournament, then you can get credits which will go into your Mixter wallet, and then you can go into the lucky dips. So have a look at this. Maybe you win Apple AirPods, a Mixter reward card, again branded gear, and these prizes are always being updated, revolved around as they get won by others, then new ones come on board. So use your credits to go into the lucky dips as well. And remember, with all these products and services I'm sharing with you today, remember, you not only get the value, the fun, but you're also to do what you normally do, but you're also getting the ability to earn. That's something. Here we have Tribute. This is the only offline product, and it's a beauty products at 20% discount in Nigeria. You might go, why are you sharing Nigeria? I'm inside Australia. I'm inside Singapore. I am inside Dubai. Well, because when people plug into products locally, then the Crowd benefits still globally. Because remember, we partner with these companies. These companies share 50% of the profits back to the whole Crowd, which is then shared back to our members. See? So that's amazing. Here we have the Crowd1 magazine. So you can read this online, and a readership now of 36.6 million. And or you can get the magazine offline. And I've got a couple here that I'll just reach out for. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't if inside your screen there. But a wonderful magazine which just talks about what's happening inside the world today. And from Crowd1, you get to learn about members that are in their communities. You'll be able to learn about from the great trainers like Peter Jacobson, helping us to go from chaos to success. You'll see the latest products, what is coming, and also what is existing. And also you'll be able to see technology advances just generally in the world. So maybe it's a device or something that you thought, I never thought about doing that, but now that the digital space is growing, yeah, I'll plug into this, I'll plug into that. Here is just some of the articles from some of the wonderful people inside the world. These are people in Oceania, but what about around your neighborhood? Here you see it's got Marie Tukarangi from cancer to being healthy and back to work. You see myself going there from broke to nothing to a six-figure earner. Aaron Imbe, all the way from the Solomon Islands. We've got Nola Hain Sr., who was on his cancer bed when he came on board and grew a business from that place in hospital. And then we have the wonderful, bubbly, heartfelt Quinny Doyle that's inside this, sharing globally her excitement about what this business has done for her and what it can do for others. So you know what? We're just everyday, ordinary people, health problems, financial woes, and wondering how can we go from where we are to where we'd love to be. And Crowd1 has helped us to do that. And Crowd1 has recognized us and many, many others. Okay, so then now we have Link Me, the virtual business card. Think about business card. I'm holding one up here, and look, it's a bit faded, it's a bit crinkly, and you know what? These can be lost. A physical business card can run out, can be out of date, but here now you can have a virtual business card which include everything about you. Put your own picture on, your own blurb. This is mine. I've updated it recently. And you can people can follow you on Instagram or your social media channel. They can subscribe to whatever you're a part of, and whatever business you have, you can include it on now and update it as you update your life. And one click opens this up where people can be connected with you. How amazing is that? And you can get this through our Crowd1 partner, Link Me. The latest global sensation game is Planet IX. It's in super beta launch, so it is live. It's just that only Crowd1 members can plug in. The rest of the world, you're going to have to wait till November. So if you want to be an early bird, why don't you jump on? What is this game like? It's similar to Monopoly. So it's a real estate game, yes, just like Monopoly. And whereas Monopoly, here you get to play with up to 4 people to build real estate for pretend money. Well, not so inside Planet IX. This is what happens. You get to play with the whole world. In fact, 1.5 trillion spots or counters inside the world, 10 meter by 10 meter pixels where you can purchase to own yourself and play in this game. With how many? Well, there's 4 million registered users and over 200,000 of them have been onboarded into this game. So you can play with millions of people worldwide. What is happening? Well, you're paying for real money or crypto, and we're in different phases. That'll be launched at the moment, phase 1, buying land. And come November, we'll still be in phase 1 because the rest of the world will come on. But why don't you jump on early and get a heads up before everyone else does? Because I can tell you, it's a game that is selling out very fast. How fast? Well, we went around the world with zones 1 to 8, and they sold out in minutes. Now we're going continent to continent or zone and zones like that. We just had Oceania for the latest zone, and that sold out in minutes as well. So don't miss out. Hundreds of thousands of people are on board buying these spaces inside minutes, and you can wait till November when the rest of the world come on. But why wait? If you can see the potential or the vision or your dreams, goals, visions being realized sooner, then this is your time. Are people crazy to buy virtual land for millions of dollars? Let me ask you a question. Were they crazy to buy virtual money like Bitcoin and Ethereum? Of course not. So this is now a recognized asset, digital, and you can have a digital real estate. And look at that picture you can see in front of you. You might mistake it for a real photograph from Google Maps or something similar. No, that is a virtual piece of land that was sold for $1.5 million earlier this year, February the 9th, 2021. Why are people buying virtual land? Well, here's 6 reasons. It's a new asset class. That's number 1. Number 2, fear of missing out. And you know with Bitcoin, if you've seen the exponential growth of that, you'll be going, yeah, from cents to 34,000 plus US dollars. Oh man, I'm only jumping on now, but at least I'm jumping on now. Number 3, expenditure returns for what you put in. Number 4, additional possibilities of earning. It's not just about getting the lots of land, it's about what you build on it and then even be able to rent it out or sell from there. Don't know about that? Don't worry. Why don't you plug in and learn? And number 5, it's easier than buying real land. So think about all the effort, the time, the money that needs to go into it, the legal services, the documents, the banks that need to be approached, the loans that need to be approved. It all takes time. And here you can do it in 10 minutes because that's all it took for me to register for Planet IX, convert my what I had inside Crowd1 Rewards to Planet IX so that I could buy virtual land. And then when it popped up on the Monday, every Monday, boom, I was able to buy land, 10 minutes. Number 6, low entry barrier. And so there you go. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to get even the cheapest parts of land or real estate. And here you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Not only that, we've got a green project. So yes, we are partnered with our first organization, which is a tree planting one. And so you can buy a tree or a few of them, and this organization will plant actual trees in our world. And that helps the circle of life because we need oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Trees need carbon dioxide and then they breathe out oxygen, see? And so there we are helping our world to be greener through playing an amazing game that is going to help to change the world for many. The multi-wallet is dropping as we speak. And what is that all about? Well, you can buy, sell, transfer, you can pay for your goods and services, and you can even trade on the share market worldwide. So think about great companies as Google, Apple, Amazon, and you can even get a fraction of those. We have so many coming up, social media, organizing it in one platform. Imagine having an organizer, maybe you do, maybe you have a maid or someone that comes and clean your house. Well, this is like your social media cleaner. It's going to help clean it up so that you can organize and be able to create and navigate across your platforms more easier. Coming up in the next 100 days, up to the end of the year, we're going to announcement, look forward to entertainment coming on board. How many of us love this field? And every single one of us watching this today has a communication device. So look forward to that. You might as well get a mic out and drop it, because once this comes on, hundreds of millions of people will also on board. Why? Because it's a difference between this. A value on one hand, which is what we've got right now with our communication device, our entertainment, our travel platform, our gaming platform, you name it, we've got the value already, right? We're always looking for the greatest deals. But now with Crowd1, you get the value, plus you get the earnings. Every single product and service I show you today, when members plug into those, they provide a bit of earning back to the members. And that is an amazing, wonderful new development inside our lives, inside earning and moving forward in life. So let's remind ourselves, how does Crowd1 make money? Well, when millions of our members plug into any of the products and services from our third parties that I showed you that exist, as well as the ones that come on, we get to change their lives. Those companies are happy, 50% to them, save advertising, save on having members come, having to bring members to their door. No, we've provided that. And we, for the first time, get to share in the profits of the world from companies growing worldwide with us. So who are you today? Are you a customer? Then that's fine. Why don't you compare from the person who shares this with you? It's the person that you KLT. That means K for no, L for like or love, and T for trust. So you know, like, and trust someone. Compare the product you're using right now with the one that's been offered by your person that you know, like, and trust, and then come with this person. Why? Because you will help to change their life by doing something that you love or like anyway. You can be a member, and you can recommend the products and services, get the discounts, plus up to 4 of the benefits or bonuses that are available through this company. So imagine that, just telling people about, hey, do you like travel? Yeah, why don't you do it through this way? They say, why? Well, compare it to yours. If you like it, cool. And I get to earn money as well. They say, what? You say, yeah. And then you know what? Perhaps they'll join you as a member as well. Join this wonderful platform that's growing worldwide. Customer, member, and here we have entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is where you become a business owner and you can build a team. So if this is you, if you are excited by what you're seeing today, then why don't you jump on? Because you'll not only get the discount and not only get the 4 that are available to the member of the benefits or bonuses, you'll get the full 7 available for you to earn. We'll help you to build a team together in this new space. So here we have it. And part of the new way of doing things is 7 different ways to earn. And I'm going to go through and outline them for you. You can learn more from the person that signs you up or that shares this with you. But just know this for a start. If you forget everything else from here on in, 7 ways to earn in one platform is going to always be one elsewhere, right? And if you're working 2 or more jobs, then you're probably spending less time with your loved ones and having less experiences with them, hoping sometime in the near future you'll be able to get free so that you can enjoy the time with those people that you care about. So let's have a look at the 7, starting with number 1. And this is called the fear of loss, and it's for the member as well as the entrepreneur. So you join 4 people in your first 14 days, and Crowd1, through the partners' profits, is going to be able to give you a voucher, a white pack €109 through to the titanium 2499. It just depends on the whatever the 4 packs are, those first 4. It doesn't have to be the first 4, but the greatest 4. And whatever the lowest package is, well, you'll get the corresponding voucher back to you. You'll receive that on your 15th day after registering. So kickstart your business by sharing with the people that would love to change their lives the most, and you'll kickstart and be able to do that. And then that fear will go and you'll be moving in the right direction forward with Crowd1. Number 2 is the sales bonus. And here, this is about people doing whatever they like or love. You love travel, do the travel. You love gaming, do the game. You love the lotto ticket, get the lotto ticket. When entertainment communication, do that like everybody else will as well. And as you do that, guess what? The sales bonus, someone doing what they like, they love, you'll be able to earn. Amazing? You should be. Residual bonus, there you go, it's paid monthly. So congratulations for those that plug into this one. Number 3 we have is the active user pool. And so this is you and I doing what we normally like or love to do: travel, gaming, lifestyle, and others. And when we do that, we get a part of the profit pool. Not only that, when anyone else that we've directly signed up as a customer, a member, or fellow entrepreneur, if they join one of the travel, like with us, or the gaming with us, or one of the other products or services, we will get another part of the profit pool for them doing what they do. So that's very, very special. And that also is paid monthly. Number 4, well, we won't go into number 4 at the moment. Let's just have a little bit look at the activity points that you get for people signing up. See, this is how it works. So look at the entertainment pool at the moment includes Mixter and Planet IX. When I show you the Mixter one above, you're going to see that I've got 9 activity points. See, that's 1 activity point for myself for doing it. And then, because I'm active, that gives 8 activity points for the 8 people that are also playing the games under me. So I get 9 activity points, which means in October and November and beyond, see, I get payment for in October for 9 parts of the profit pool. And in November, the same. Let's go to a Filgo. And there you have Epic One Lotto. See, I've got Epic One Lotto. And so it says for my activity, I get 18 activity points, September, October, November, right through to January. So how amazing is that I get 18 parts of the profit pool for my activity. See, this is the new way of doing things. The other companies, products and services about to come on to entertainment, well, Planet IX, to come on travel lifestyle is Life Trends, Platinum, and Tribute, the one that's over there in Nigeria. So there you go. Number 4 is the loyalty program. And so with this, every good or even great company has one, because they know that if they reward people for plugging in, learning, purchasing, and people are happy, guess what? They will stay tuned, and they will also plug in more. And when they plug in more, they purchase, and that benefits those companies and services. No different from Crowd1. See, instead, but the extra benefit is that when we plug into Crowd1, we will learn the new way of doing things, so we get better at it. We'll purchase the products and services that we love and encourage others to do so. And when we do the purchase, remember, 50% of the profits come back to the crowd and shared, and we'll be part of the beneficiaries of that. That's the difference. Well, those are the 4 that I showed you. Those are for the person that are members. They want to get a little bit of income, but also for the entrepreneur. Now we're going to 5, 6, and 7, and these are the life changer ones. Number 5, the crowd bonus. So here you see that you can be paid out in 3 different ways. I call them the regular, the medium, and the large combo. So look at that. 1-on-1 is the regular, 1-on-2 is the medium, and 1-on-3 is the large combo. So how wonderful is that to be paid out 3 different ways? If you look over there on the right-hand side, you can see that there are BPs. Those are business points, and they are apportioned to all of the different packages. So what it's telling you is that when you build teams and we work on a binary system, then you will earn between €11 to €500 per combo. So how would you love to do that? When people join Crowd1 on a white pack to a titanium pack, and you build on the regular, medium, or large combo, then earning this per combo. Amazing. And here's just an example that on the 1-on-1 combo, which is utilizing the white packs, 55 plus 55 equals 110 BP. This is the very lowest you can earn. Then 110, you always earn 10%, and that means you will get €11. See? But at the very top, you can get over 500 plus euro, and this is paid daily. What did it do for me? It gave me over 70, or it actually gave me 75% of my first 6 figures. I don't know what the percentage will be for you. It just depends on how passionate you are in building, the team that builds around you, as well as the crowd. And then it could be anywhere from 30 to 75, maybe even greater for you, the crowd bonus. Okay, number 6 is the matching bonus. And so how does this one work? Well, it's paid up to 5 generations deep, and it's about how many people you sponsor. So I've sponsored 26 people over the last year, and then those people have sponsored many, many others. As they've done that, I've been able to earn 10% to 5 generations of whatever they earn. So let me share how this works from a practical experience. When I joined my first 26, I started to earn from them at the first generation. When they joined other people, then it was by around about 100 people by the second generation, I was earning 10% from my direct personals, as well as 10% from the ones that they had joined. Third generation, there was about 500 people. Fourth generation, there was about 1,000. And fifth generation, well, there we had over 3,000 people. And so I was being able to earn 10% of whatever they earn in this new way. See, that's all we do. The matching bonus is also called the training bonus. I, the team, the crowd worldwide, we help people to learn to earn the new way. And as we do that, that will benefit the persons above them to up to 5 generations, and they will earn 10%. So if it's €11, remember the lowest one, then you will earn €1. If it's €500, like, that's one of the highest ones, then you'll earn, you'll earn €50, right? 10%. And if it's greater than that, then you'll earn greater than that. And this added up to 25% of my first 6 figures. You can't do that in your job. That is a year's salary in some jobs. So there, you can be able to, you can train people, but when you're not available, other people can train, and it doesn't matter. As long as they learn the new way and they earn, you will be rewarded from the lucrative profits that come back from the products and services worldwide. Those are our partners, and they'll be shared with you up to 5 generations deep. Now, that's paid daily as well. These two, the 5th and the 6th, matching bonus and the crowd bonus, that will get you free of your 9-to-5 grind, maybe for the first time. But the one that's going to change your life is the residual bonus. And this is the one that will keep you free for all time. See, the profits are also apportioned into the residual pools. They are evenly spread across all 21 levels of leadership. And when you reach a new network level, you earn benefit or bonus from every level that you've worked through, including the one that you've reached. That is amazing. It is not only that, but it's paid monthly. So it's very amazing. When I first received it last year in May 2020, I got basically a small combo worth. And I remember my middle son coming down and saying, Dad, what was your residual pay? My first ever. And I said, small combo. And he goes, Dad, is that all? Oh, I could have wrung his neck. because I was feeling like that to myself. Is that all? But then, I realized a couple of things. One, oh, it's the first one. I've just begun, and it's just begun. What am I expecting the world from something? I'm expecting a lotto win from just plugging in for the very first time, and it's beginning. Yeah. So I quickly turned around and I said, how about this? If you go and do your dishes today, and my older son was there by that time, and you go and do the lawns, but just for you doing the lawns and the dishes this one time, I will pay you every month for the next 15 plus years. How would you like that? See the excitement grow. Even if it's a small combo, but times that by 12 for the year, times that by 15 years, and that adds up to quite a lot for just working once. That's what this does. You work this once. You get to the rank once. You never get flushed out of it. You stay there, and you're just going to be moving ahead slowly or fast, depending on how big the crowd is building around you and how much you are understanding and building it as well alongside that. So what did that small combo go from? Well, that little small combo is turned in this month, just gone by a few days ago, to this. And this is a director 1-star, because I've now come up to about the middle rankings. And so it includes level 1 to level 10 of what I just showed you previously. This, I'm about halfway up in the last 18 months or so that I've been in this business. So what would you do with this amount of money that you got every month for the next 15 years? It's not a small combo anymore. This is around about the average New Zealand wage every week in the hand. I get that for working at once. This is the average monthly wage inside Dubai. And this is an average 2 monthly wage inside Philippines. This is a life changer for any that will jump on board and that will take this seriously, to move your head from wherever you are, to pay your bills, to start living your dreams. Imagine that, taking 1 week at a full boss. Could I work 3 weeks at a full? Why is that? Because I'm earning a residual, and I'm changing my life and working on building a wonderful life with my loved ones, having amazing experiences. I don't know how they'd react to that, but I know how you will, in a very positive manner. Okay, not only will you get that sort of residual once you get up to that height, but you'll earn increasing increments as you're getting to that level. You will get incentive cruises and bucket lists. And so Director 1-star gets to have a cruise all paid for around the world somewhere. The last one was in Dubai before COVID. And that can be you to spend time with other open-hearted, big-minded, hardworking people, as well as the management team. Once you get to the president level, which is above director, then you know what? You get to be a part of the bucket list holiday, which includes staying in amazing mansions, having even better accommodation than a cruise, and to be traveling inside some of the finest vehicles, having some of the best dining on the planet. Don't miss out, because also presidents, they get to have certified diamond rings, diamond and gold pins, and those above in senior president and ambassador level, yeah, you get to have certified gold and diamond rings. And there's the senior president, 3-star, 67 natural diamonds and 17.34 grams worth of 18 karat yellow gold ring. At the ambassador 1-star, which is not even the top rank, ambassador 3-star is the top. No one's reached that level yet, but an 18 karat yellow gold weighing 34.76 grams, 496 natural diamonds. Remember, all these benefits come from the product and service partners that we've plugged into worldwide, and you can be a part of that today. Finally, let's have a look at how this company is so incredibly helping people to change their lives, a succession clause. And what this means is something that your job 99.9% will not give you. You cannot give your job over to your sister, your spouse, your brother, your sibling, children, or anyone else that you care about. Try going to your boss and say, look, I'm finishing next week, and you know what, but I'd love to give it to someone I love. Watch them look at you in a very inquisitive manner and think, yeah, you do need to resign, or retire, because you are not thinking straight. That's not how jobs work, right? And business-wise, co-owner or owner, then maybe you do have an opportunity. If you are one of those, you can put in a clause, but every other person most likely are not able to benefit their next generations. But in Crowd1 you can, And if you've got a company or platform you're part of that has a succession clause, then be happy with them to hold on to that, because this is not just about you and what you build. This is about the generation and the generations that follow you. So build something that will outlive you. Okay, so who wants to be a part of Crowd1? Everyone, right? You can be a customer, you can be a member, an entrepreneur, and I've taken you through that today. So come on as a customer and you will save, no problem. Even as a member, you can start free and then bring other entrepreneurs on. And then, you know what? You can be able to get an upgrade for you into an entrepreneur if you bring your first 4 people on with that fear of loss I was talking about earlier. An entrepreneur, well, you can start your business for a fraction of the price it would cost and a normal offline business, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but not for you. So let's just have a look at the powerful starter packages that are available. They are one-off payments, and let's look at them. They are from €109, that's your starter, right through to 3499. Remember, one-off payment. You can see the value of each package below. Let's go through and see which one excites you. So remember, for business owners, Mixter, this is the 12-month membership into the online gaming platform that is exponentially growing as we're speaking, and you get to play unlimited games for 12 months. Mindo, that's the personal and the business development to help you to grow who you are to where you want to be. Very, very important. I saw a family member win Lotto decades ago, bought a mansion, got a 4-wheel drive, and other benefits, living the high life. Decades later, recently, in fact, in the last 2 years, approached another family member asking for a handout. How did they lose the livelihood that they had? Because they didn't grow themselves personally. So always grow yourself personally so that you can handle the assets that come your way. Right, life trends, it's everything travel. The greater the package, the more benefits you'll get. Loyalty points, again, the greater the package, the more loyalty points you'll get, which will go towards discounts on products and services. Then if you get the black package, you'll get a free picks into Planet IX. If you get the gold package, then you'll get the Link Me virtual business card included for free. Go titanium and above, you'll get social media, the SoMe package, which is coming shortly. And titanium pro, it even includes the multi-wallet, which is dropping very, very shortly. Every new product and services gets somehow included in one of the packages. Don't miss out on this one-off payment to jump on board as a business owner. Now, think about this. Whatever package you like, let me give you a few extra encouragement to what you want to do. Number 1, the Epic promotion. That's where you get to upgrade for free, and you have until the 3rd of January 2022. So let's just go back. What does that mean? Whatever package you were looking at here and you were willing to purchase, then that will give you an upgrade to the one above with all the benefits inside that. Maybe things are a bit tight, so you might be going, actually, I'll go for the one underneath. If you're thinking black, I'll go for 109. That way I could help maybe 2 or 3 family members or people close to me, and we can all get the black free package just by getting the white. Whatever your strategy, do that. I would say to you, ask you 2 questions. Number 1, what do you want this business package to be for you? What is it going to do for your life? That's number 1. Drill down, find out. Number 2 is, when do you want it to be that life changer for you? If it's in the next 6 months, then do that. If it's in the next 10 years, then strategize how you're going to do that. Whichever it is, what you want it to be, and when do you want it to be by, that's going to help you decide which one-off package you'll go for. All right, let's just share something else a little bit more exciting that will whet your appetite. And this is the titanium promotion. And so whatever package you're on or that you purchase for the first time, you can upgrade to the greatest package for €869. Now, this is only available to October the 20th, so be aware of that. You've got another around about 25, 26 days. It includes the multi-wallet amongst everything else. And so what does that mean? Okay, let's just go back here. That means if you jumped on the €109 for another 869, that would make it 978. So for €978, you could have the limited edition Titanium Pro, the greatest package, which gets the most benefits and increases as this company continues to grow. So don't miss out if you are driven with those 2 questions. What does I want this to be for? What will it do for my life? And when do I want it to be by? Make a decision that will move you faster to where you want to be. All right, Epic promotion upgrade for free, titanium promotion go to the very top, and finally we have the supercharged rank booster promotion available to the 3rd of January 2022. What does this do? It gives you 30% more points. Now remember, each package has a certain number of points, and those points help you to earn. Those points also help you to rank to get the residual that'll keep you free for more time. So remember, the earnings will help you to get free, perhaps from your job for the first time. It's the residual that'll keep you free for all time. And you've got to the 3rd of January for you to benefit 30% extra. That's the blue. And those translate to earnings and rankings. So don't miss out on the rank booster promotion. One-off payment, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or voucher, and soon multi-wallet. Talk to the person that invited you. They'll be happy to share with you and onboard you. And lastly, I just want to share a little bit about my life, and perhaps we'll have one person to share their testimony, what this means to them as well. What does Crowd1 mean? Well, and when I was in my early 40s, I'm 50 now, I had my whole world fall apart. I came home from policing. I'd done policing for 13 years, and I came home one day from working, and there my wife had moved out, taking the kids, taking out half the property, all during one shift. What a life changer that was. I ended up back at home in a very short amount of time, sold the house, $500,000 out the door, and wondering where to next. I lost everything. And from that place, it took me 2 years to work it out with people that I cared about, supporting me, my mum, one or two really close best friends, and inspiration that I found online. And then I was able to realize that the internet space was the way I could move forward. I failed forward. I didn't know how to work online, and the first 2 to 3 years, it was a real struggle. But you know, the last year or two, and especially when I came to Crowd1, I finally understood that this was the way to move forward and could actually do it. And so at the beginning of 2020, and February, March, I was looking at my options, thinking, how can I change my life in my 50th year? I was working a job, 9 to 5 construction at that time for the last 5 years. And I thought, you know, I'm getting older. I can't do this all my life. And so a friend reached out to me with Crowd1. In fact, I said no 3 times because I was still in that job. But the 4th time, I decided to leave and do something else. And then COVID hit. And then I got locked down inside. No job, so I couldn't transfer into one. So no income, bills to pay, kids still to feed, credit card rising to its max. What do? Well, I decided not to be stubborn. When my friend came back the 2nd time, and that was the 4th time I heard about this business, broke, wondering what to do, no job, I said yes. And during lockdown, I just said, well, I'm just going to learn as much as I can, whatever this is, and maybe it will be the life change I've been looking for in my 50th year. It has been. So I've been able to move forward in life, earn my first 6 figures that year, first time in life. I've been a police officer, earned $77,000 in my currency by the 13th year. In 1 year, 6 figures in this company. And perhaps that's you. You're driven. You want to be able to change your life in such a dramatic way. I'm working on my second 6 figures. How about you? You can do that. So I'm just an everyday, ordinary person that's been able to find a life changer inside this platform at a time such as this. And I encourage you to do the same, to get back to the person that shared this with you so that you can have your impact, have your life change.